How's it going, guys? JP here. Welcome back to Body Bags. This is week number 38. This is like the millionth time I've done this video, so sorry if I'm a little unenthusiastic, but I've just had a hell of a time trying to get this video done. It's really annoying me. Everything from power outage to battery and camera being dead, being interrupted a million times, tech issues, you name it, it's probably happened. So hopefully this is the last time that I've had to do this video. I'm forgetting what I said and what I wanted to say. This is just a mess. Anyway, it is Foreign Horror Month, week number 38 here on Body Bags. Of course, foreign horror can be defined in many different ways. We kind of qualify the films by, was it produced outside the United States? If the answer is yes, then it counts as foreign horror for Foreign Horror Month. Of course, I reviewed a Australian film last week, and kind of sticking with that theme, I decided to review another Australian film, mainly just because I only have a handful of foreign horror films left in my collection that I haven't watched yet, and I try to watch films that I haven't seen for Body Bags just because it kind of gives a fresh opinion on things. So I decided to go with one of the remaining foreign horror films that I have, and that is Patrick, from the year 1978, which was, I believe, 2 years after Carrie. Because after Carrie, there was a lot of these kind of films that were riding on the coattails of Carrie with telekinesis and stuff. You see a lot of those in the 70s after Carrie. I've seen a couple of them. This is probably the best one I've seen so far. Um, this one has a tagline of Patrick has a way with people, his way, or else. So Patrick opens up with a male character killing his mother and her lover in it was like a hot tub or a bathtub, I can't really remember, um, by electrocution. Flash forward some time, and we follow a female nurse who goes to a hospital, a private hospital, has a job interview with a very bitchy head nurse. She eventually does get the job, and she gets assigned with taking care of the comatose patient Patrick, who happens to be the son of the woman murdered in the opening. He is very damn creepy. His eyes are always open. He has the damn creepiest unibrow in the world. Just it is honestly, this guy is uncomfortable to look at for me. So she kind of develops this kind of bond with him, even though he can't talk and he's completely just staring still in one direction. She kind of likes him, and she begins to feel as if he's communicating with her. And at first, you think maybe uh, it might play on the angle like, is he really communicating with her, or is it all in her head or whatever? But um, it's kind of no surprise that he's actually communicating with her. It's not like a spoiler or anything. So she begins to see that people around her are being hurt and kind of like sabotaged and murdered. So she begins to try to figure out what the hell's up with this Patrick dude. And yeah, so this plot's kind of simple, but this film runs pretty long. It's nearly 2 hours. I believe it's 10 minutes shy of 2 hours, and that's quite a long movie for this type of movie. It rolls really fast for the first hour or so, and not much happens. It's mainly dialogue. This is a very dialogue heavy film, but it's good dialogue. I mean, there's no problem there. I would say that the final act of the film could have been hurried along a bit because it really does start to drag and you're waiting for the climax, and it just feels like when it's all said and done that it could have happened much earlier. Um, but it's not the worst long film. You know, sometimes it's just painfully boring and long. This one was never boring. It's just, I think it would be a little better if it was shortened up a bit and tightened up. Because, you know, there's a lot of things that could have been a little tighter, done a little faster. Um, but you know, for the most part, it's kind of a damn creepy film for some reason. It just really um, creeps the hell out of me the way this guy just lays there and stares. You know, and of course, um, that must have been pretty challenging to just, you know, kind of stare off into space. You know, the whole film. Um, yeah, you know, this one, it has its moments. I would have liked to see maybe a few more deaths or something to kind of hold you over through the, you know, long story. Uh, this one has a kind of a cool atmosphere to it in the hospital. It doesn't really, you know, feel like a hospital, but the room, the hospital room, you know, all the nurses and hats and stuff, just all that stuff kind of gets under my skin a bit at times. Um, and there's some really bizarre scenes too, like um, the nurse, you know, kind of is feeling him and asking him if he could feel stuff, and she, you know, kind of goes towards the, you know, groin area, and you're just kind of like, what the f, you know? It's kind of just like one of those what the fuck moments, and it happens multiple times, so it's even more weird. This, of course, was done by the guy who later went on to do Psycho 2, which is, I think, one of the best sequels ever made, if not the best, you know, direct follow-ups. I don't really know what else to say about this one. You can't really get into, you know, specifics because it'll, you know, start giving a few things away and stuff. So, anyway, Patrick, I give it like a 7 out of 10. It's pretty solid. So I'll see you guys next week with another review. Peace out.